everybody, my name is Jojo, and today we are playing Survivalcraft 2 once again. I hope y'all are having an amazing day. If not, keep watching so your day can get better and better from here on out. Before I get started too far into the video, I would like to read the verse of the day from the YouVersion Bible app. That is a free app that you can download and read the Bible in all sorts of different versions. I like it because I think that it starts off all of my videos with the right dose of positivity. Today's verse is 1 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 7, and it says, So then, neither the one who plants nor the one who waters is anything, but only God who gives growth, or who gives the growth. That is, oops, I didn't mean to step on that there. That is, of course, the book of Corinthians, which was written actually to the Church of Corinth by Paul. He wrote a lot of the New Testament. A lot of them letters there. Pretty good verse there. Today we are going to, we're going to go on ahead and real quick actually go take out these wolves so that we can make sure that we do not get killed. Luckily, I have amazing armor on. Hey, enough of your hitting me. Oh, here anyway. I'm gonna go make sure to grab the letter. There we go. Thank you. I'm also gonna want to kind of try and find some emus or something, a ground bird. Any bird that won't fly away from me, which desert right over there, so we should be good. Of course, again, we have to make sure that we get the wolves taken care of. Now, it does appear as though, oops, I missed. It does appear as though our armor is somewhat lacking right now. Oh no, do not push me in the water. I can't survive in the water. I will end up drowning. So, we'll leave the rest of them alone. I don't really feel like chasing them around. I'm nice that way. Oh, duck, are you gonna land on land? You're gonna keep looking at me and flying away. The birds are so shy. This is why I prefer the land birds, the ones that cannot fly away. And yes, perfect. Sniped you out of the water. Just gotta make it through the desert area. And hopefully there will be. Okay, it does not look like there's anything, and it's just a small island over there, so I'm not gonna end up. No, that guy's flying away. Ah! Alright, The seagull has decided that it does not want to be feathers. Sad. Although I suppose good for it. I mean, it knows what it wants in its life, and it does not want to be made into some arrows. Sad for me, but good for the bird. Good for the bird. Okay, so we were doing a farm. I didn't finish it off camera, like I had wanted to, mostly due to, I don't know, laziness. Essentially, that's really what it boils down to. But, it's fine. It is fine. We'll finish it someday. Oh no, it's raining. I don't like the rain. We're really just exploring, trying to get some food and materials to replenish what we've lost because we don't really have much stuff. Once we finish getting all of the materials that we need, then we'll be able to move on to. Oh wow, that sent me flying. You can hit me all you want. Haha. Bang. I'm keeping an eye on my armor. I'd hate for it to shatter at the most inopportune times. But yeah, I'm getting plenty of leather. This is great. Okay, it's going. Ooh, look, a crow. I have a feeling, a sneaking suspicion, Ooh, he flew away. That crows are probably actually not that tasty of a bird. I feel so bad for killing the tiny little sparrow. It's so adorable. But I need feathers. That is the primary reason why I'm hunting birds, is for the feathers. So, unfortunately, it means birds that I have no... Ow, I missed. Seen them flying away. Unfortunately, needing feathers means that I have to kill birds that I have no intention of eating, or rather no capability of eating. Where are you at? You flew in here. You must have escaped. But it unfortunately means that birds that I do not have the intention or capability of eating will be killed. So you can't eat sparrows and stuff. They're too small. They don't drop any food, or if they do, they just... Oh. Night's falling. I should probably head home and go to bed. I may have enough leather to make a saddle, which means that I might be able to tame one of those horses. I don't have any sort of like containment area though, so that's gonna be something that I need to get done. Yeah. I did see a comment on my last Survivalcraft video. I want to call it out. It'll be popped up on screen. I did get a comment on my last video recommending that I make an animal trap. I am not going to do that today because that requires a lot of digging. And because it requires a lot of digging, it requires mental prep work for me. I would have to mentally prepare myself to dig a massive hole. Because last time I dug a massive hole, it turned out I dug a huge hole, and it didn't even work for its intended purpose, so... Oh yeah, and also you have to dry out a bit. We are going to take EU, yoink. I'm going to put the little bird in there. Okay, perfect. We'll just consolidate all those. You have to dry out a bit before you can go to sleep. Because if you're too wet, the game will be like, nope, you can't sleep. No. Nobody. No, that's fine. I hope you all have been enjoying your week or weekend, depending on when you're watching this. Hey, more cotton. Oh no, the animals are walking all over my farm. Frowny face. I'm gonna go kill the hyena first, and then I want to kill the wolf for walking on my farm. You bozos do realize this farm is difficult to maintain. You've gone on ahead and... Okay, the hyena left. Oh, no, there it is. Okay. You do realize that I've specifically made platforms so that you don't have to walk on anything here. So that you can just, like, you know, you can walk there and, like, explore, but, like, not actually have to ruin anything. You do understand that was the intention. I don't know why I'm going with a weird accent right now. I think it's funny. We'll go ahead and put it right there. Let's go on ahead, and you are cornered, bucko. You are cornered. Where do you think you're going? Hello, hyena. You see what happened here? Do not walk on my crops. Thank you. And there's a fish. There's a fish. Oh, you know what, bear? I'm tired of being afraid of you. I'm tired of being afraid. I'm gonna just keep fighting you, even though you're going to probably end up causing my armor to break, at least in some capacity. No, don't you run into my crops. I will throw a spear at you. I have multiple spears, you know. Perfect. This guy is gonna... gives me so much experience. Let's double check my... Oh, my armor is looking rough. Oh, I'm going to need to mine for some more copper. I know that I have some copper. I know that I have some, but it's probably not enough to make a full new set of armor, so I should probably stop picking fights with things. Hello, cows. Hello. I'm not gonna milk you. Oh. The cow just died. A bull and a cow. Don't mind if I steal all of that lovely meat. I don't mind if I do. please. I really appreciate your generosity, Mr. and Mrs. Cows. I really appreciate you allowing me to take that. I didn't do anything. They just kind of spawned in dead. So, you know, it's not even my fault. I'm just making sure that nothing goes to waste. Oh. Spear Mr. Birdie. The birdies are running away from despair. I mean, I guess that's reasonable. I'm gonna get out my axe and chop down some wood. So then I'm gonna get some charcoal so that I can cook the meat. If you guys like my Survivalcraft series, by the way, check out the new series that I'm posting. I just uploaded the first video of it, not too long ago. It is the Minecraft Steampunk mod pack. It's not exactly like Survivalcraft, but it includes a lot of engineering. It adds in a temperature mod and stuff, so like, you know, you have to make sure that you're not freezing to death. So it incorporates a lot of cool aspects of Survivalcraft that, like, well, it's not exclusive to Survivalcraft, but y'all get what I mean. It incorporates a lot of cool aspects to the game, engineering, new mobs, things like that. I think that you guys, if you like Survivalcraft, you'd really like it, so I encourage you to check it out, just, you know, to see if it's your cup of tea. Leave a comment on the video if you enjoyed it. If you didn't enjoy it, I mean, let me know. But of course, it does not mean that Survivalcraft is going away in any capacity. I still do enjoy making Survivalcraft videos and intend to continue making them for as long as I can. Because, you know, this series is a lot of fun. Ooh, graves. I respect the dead. I would like to preface it by saying I do respect the dead. Ooh. But, I mean, diamond-tipped crossbow bolts, don't usually, like, just fall out of the sky, you know. So, you know, it's not even that bad. I mean, like, I'm just going for some lucrative business strategies. I'm still hunting birds. That's my big goal here, is to get plenty of food stockpiled. And I can try and find another set of, like, caves and stuff to mine in. You know, because Survivalcraft encourages you to explore and not stay in one spot. Even though in a real survival situation where you're, like, waiting for rescue and stuff, you should stay in one place. Just as, like, a, like, I'm not an expert. I want to preface this and say I'm not an expert, so, like, you should definitely make sure to abide by the advice of experts before any random internet YouTuber. But from everything that I've seen, oh, hello, fish, or stingray, I guess you are. Hey, okay, well, there we go, got it. Hopefully it'll drop some fish, and I'll head home. But, like, from everything that I've seen, if you are, you know, stranded someplace and need rescue, stay in one place. It'll make it so much easier to find you if you are in one place and, like, you know, not wandering around. Because rescuers tend to search in your last known location and then radiate out. So if you move around a lot, it actually makes it harder for them to find you. So, like, as an example, if you were on a cruise and then you were reported missing because the cruise didn't succeed for whatever reason, knock on wood, hoping that all cruises that you folks go on end up in just, like, the best of, like, you know, ways, best of places, but knock on wood, if you end up on a cruise and you get reported missing, the cruise never like, returned, rescuers will look at the ship's last known location ping, because cruises and stuff, ships, anything that's registered with governments will send out, like, location pings and stuff. Not all the time, but that's, like, standard practice. From what I remember, But like they will send out, they'll check the ship's last known location ping and then send search parties in that area, and then they will slowly expand in the most likely direction for you to have traveled in. So like if you capsize near an island, they're going to start searching on that island, and they're going to start looking at the places where a human has the highest chance of survival, and things like that. So like they'll look for you in the places that you are basically most likely to be, and then so like once they start radiating out to the thingamadoohickeys, once they start radiating out their search to include different areas and like the new places, because you aren't, oh, you're going bad, oh, I feel so bad, oh, let me just yum. Okay, my shirt is still doing kind of okay. So like they'll start radiating out at your last known location, but they'll do so slowly. They'll just slowly ramp it up. So it is behooved of you, knowing that they will kind of like look for you in that general area where you were last seen, quote unquote. You're going to be behooved to stay in one place and make sure that you are like, not making, not moving around too much, or if you are, leaving a noticeable trail. Because like if you leave a trail or leave an indication that you're leaving for whatever reason, you have to get out and you have to go find new food or stuff. Leaving a trail is going to be your best bet. Again, just to make sure that I'm clear and covering all my bases, I am a YouTuber, not a survival expert. Always trust the experts. If there is like an expert who gives contradictory information, of course do your own research. Make sure that you're checking your sources and everything. But if an expert is saying, hey, here's actually the more updated and accurate way to do things, follow the expert, okay? Don't get lost at sea if you can help it, but I understand that sometimes things are outside of our control. So like if you do get lost at sea, we're not gonna get mad at you. We're not gonna get mad at you for getting lost at sea. At least I'm not. Unless you take me with you. That's a joke. For legal purposes, that is a joke. So yeah, that is, that tangent just kind of sparked because Survivalcraft is just like, hey guys, we should move around a bit and not stay in one place, because that's what the game rewards is, moving around. Yeah. I might actually just take a bit very soon. It won't stay away from my plans, so that I can try and find copper, because I am running out of copper. So we'll see what we do. Yeah, so that was my little tangent. Of course, Survivalcraft is a video game and not an actual survival guide, so like it's not meant to be taken too seriously. I mean, like, it's decent enough in its accuracy of, will this kill me? And the answer usually being, yeah, it probably will. With all the predators and everything around, and traps being everywhere, that's all pretty accurate to the real world. Everything is out to kill you. All lighthearted, of course. There we go. We will collect the logs so that we can make coal. Yeah. We need to make coal. Since this is a single player world, I'm allowed to leave my trees floating if I want. So yeah, today was just kind of like a resource gathering episode, it seems, and I had a little bit of a tangent about what to do in a survival situation. Which, by the way, if you are ever in a survival situation and you can call for help, like if you were graced with I meant to look down, not walk forward. If you are graced with a radio or something, or a working cell phone even, call for help. And also another thing that I've seen, if you have a cell phone that has battery and you're lost out in the woods, and like you can't get signal, turn the phone off and preserve its battery. Don't like, I've seen people say change your voicemail and stuff, and I've seen people debunk that. Don't change your voicemail. Try and preserve its battery until when you can get a signal. And of course, most importantly of all, if you go into the woods, bring a map. Bring a map and a compass. A map and a compass will be your best tools for not getting lost if you can, use them. So make sure that you bring a map and a compass, or even better, a guide. That's always great. Although if your guide gets mauled by a bear, which is always an option, make sure you know how to read a map. I am somewhat okay at reading a map. Like, I can recognize when I am looking at a map and what it is trying to tell me. I am by no means an expert in map reading. My best experience with a map comes from video games, where I kind of just, oh, I have it set to always be north, which, by the way, let me know in the comments. Do you have, oh no, you were not supposed to go in the wall. Which, by the way, do you guys have your maps oriented to always point north? Or do you have your maps in video games oriented, oh no, I have done something and I'm not sure if I, yeah, we're gonna go like that, boom, okay. Or do you have it just like follow the player's orientation no matter which direction the player is looking? I am of the opinion that it should be always oriented north. I can always tell what I'm looking at when the map is oriented northwards. If it's not looking northwards, then I get super lost super easily. I'm like, I don't actually know what this is telling me, because I can't match anything up in my head to the main map, which is always oriented north. I know which direction I'm looking at, and like this goes for real life maps too, to an extent. I know which direction I am looking at, so I can like line myself up on the map, but it always has to be pointing north, so I know which direction I need to turn in. But some people, my sister and my father, are the examples that like just leap to mind. Some people prefer to have the map turn with them so that what they're looking at is going to be at the top, and that's how they orient. So, like, just let me know in the comments, which do you prefer? Do you prefer to have everything oriented north like a normal person, or do you prefer everything following you, also like a normal person? Where like, however you read your maps, if it communicates the information to you, it's normal. Put that on a t-shirt. We're also going to make ourselves some arrows. Perfecto. Okay, so that is all the time that we have. We're cooking up some charcoal. It's just regular coal in this. I have a question that is posed for y'all in the comments section. We have plenty of food. In fact, we might even have too much food. There's no preserving process in this game besides cooking. So like we have to kind of just like try and make sure that we don't, like run out of, and we'd have to make sure our food doesn't spoil. I think next we're going to dig a pit. If we can find copper again, that would be great. It probably won't be dug as deeply though. That pit will be used to catch some animals. Yeah, I hope that you all enjoyed the video. Leave a like on the video if you did. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. I love responding to you guys, but most importantly of all, oh my goodness, I caught the ladder literally last second. I caught the ladder last second, and it negated all the fall damage. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah, leave a comment, guys. I love talking to you guys. But most importantly of all, practice ladder safety. But second most importantly of all, have a wonderful rest of your day. Peace out.